Yeah, so, hey, Curious Dude here with a Will It Run episode. So the Mustang's ready to go. Final checks are done. Oil's there, spark's there, fuel's there. Let's see what happens. Okay, we gotta check the fuel pressure. What's it say right now? There's 30 psi fuel pressure, 35, so that's more than enough. So the question I have is, and I'm either way out of whack on the timing, or I didn't get spark at all. And we're gonna look for leaks, any oil pressure leaks. I don't see anything like that. So I am gonna go ahead and say that that's gotta be a spark related issue. All right, we've checked the firing order again, and now we're just gonna try and use a spare plug and see if we can get any spark off of that. You want to give it a look there too here, JD? All right, go ahead, real quick. Stop.
Yep.
Yep,
Spark.
there's spark. Like unless the distributor's a 180 out, which I just have a hard time believing. So I think maybe right now should be checking for connections, like electrical connections. Like I'm thinking more in terms of sensors, like, you know, related to the EEC. But if it's firing, the EEC is working. Like, because that's regulating. So if it's firing, we know. I guess we know the EEC is connected. So we'll try it again here.
Pressure.
So the issue is I don't think that the injectors they're not dumping fuel in, because we know we've got spark. So what prevents it from dumping fuel in? So we smell a bit of fuel on that side, but it definitely should have just lit right up. What I'm failing to understand is what would prevent the fuel injectors from, you know, from triggering, like what electrically would prevent it from pulsing. Do you want to,
Ready?
yeah. Stop. I do hear a clicking sound, but I don't know if it's, I definitely hear a clicking.
Old gas.
Yeah.
Maybe you have
Yeah,
just
for
old
sure.
gas.
Well,
It's not
I
ignited.
put 10 liters of good fuel in it and a new fuel filter.
How much of an old gas was
I pumped it all out. So there would have been like nothing.
it? Could it be that the lines are just full of 10-year-old fuel? Or did
Shouldn't be, because I cleared most of them out. Like I understand what you're saying, but I just,
How about starter fluid in the intake? Or carb cleaner as a temporary, right? If you went to a car and you're not sure, you would spray starting fluid or
Yeah.
carb cleaner or whatever, brake cleaner inside the intake. And if it fires for like 2 seconds, 100% has something to do with the fuel. We could rule that out.
I'm also not getting any oil pressure off that sender, which I didn't like either, and I should have by now. It's kind of freaking me out too. I mean, it has oil
I
pressure.
think it might take a while because
Yeah.
the tube's fresh.
Okay, I want to just do one more. I want to do one more. Can you just crank it one more time? Actually, I'm going to take the elbow off, but I just want to kind of hear it from this side to see if.
If you have something flammable, I
Yeah.
think we should do that next, and then we'll know immediately. Well, I mean, it could be injector wiring, it could be injector.
Like I hear a ticking when I have that on. The problem is I'm not sure if I'm hearing the spark or if I'm hearing the injector. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And does the salt and pepper shaker have something to do with the injectors?
Probably. Yep. Sure do.
And check your connections and check your grounds. You got a ground point on the firewall that you painted over, or it's missing?
No, it's all bolted up. You can see it right there.
Engine ground, I can see it's hooked up to the firewall.
And these I went through before already.
Because you didn't modify the wiring, you just put the
No, I
loom
just
on, right?
loomed it, yeah.
But you
So
kept the extra
and everything's
wires in,
connected, yeah, yeah. And I have to separate those completely to get them apart, but they did snap together just perfectly like they should. But one of these is the injector harness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the stethoscope again on a different plug back here while you crank, and we'll just see if I can pick up any unusual sounds or whatever. Just hang on. Okay. Thanks. I definitely hear the injectors going tick, 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 tick. Like I definitely hear them. So, hi. Yeah, thank you. You too. Okay, so
Spray some fluid.
there's like 45. See if I'm. There's lots of fuel pressure. Probably too much fuel pressure based on that.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not worried about that. All right, well, we'll see. You said like a carb cleaner, you figure? Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna spray it in and close it and stand back. So. Okay, leave it closed. Ready?
All right, so been messing around with this for a while. Had spark, doesn't have fuel. We've regrounded the ground strap from the back of the injector harness. Let's see what happens.
It's coming up to 10.
All right, so you'll hear this, but we got a real weak fuel pump. I mean, I knew it was weak to begin with, but I thought I could limp it through. But we'll give you a little taste of what it really sounds like here. All right. Okay. It sounds horrible, but it is working. But it's not working well enough for us. But it just will not hold. There's 20. Yeah, keep going. Actually, do it a few more times. It almost gets up there. Okay, thank you. Well, as you can see, really that should be bumping up to 35. When it's running, or when we're cranking it even, we can't even get that amount of fuel pressure out of there. Got an adjustable regulator in it, messed around with it a little bit. Can't seem to get any more pressure. When we first started doing this earlier, we actually did get 40 psi out of there, and now it seems to have dropped off. So there's spark. As you can tell, it'll run if you put carb cleaner in it. So we've got an issue with fueling. So I guess the attack plan is going to be put the factory regulator back on, maybe. Maybe the regulator's got issues. That's easier than pulling the tank. Otherwise, tank out, new tank, new lines, new fuel pump. So I'll rig up this little LED bulb as a node light. And if this injector's firing at all, we should see a little burst of light in there. So 100% not firing there at all. All right, so that was kind of a frustrating experience. Here's where we ended up in all that testing. The PIP works. The spark is consistent on the trigger wheel on the distributor. What's odd is I plugged in a spare harness, and I can see and I was able to determine on every single signal, all the injectors are trying to fire. So for whatever reason, and the wiring's good, I've checked each individual pin right back to actually the harness on the computer, and there's no issues with with grounding or continuity between those wires. So the ECU is actually telling the injectors to fire every single time that little metal plate in the distributor hits the PIP sensor. It says fire all injectors. And so the reason I can't determine which specific injector is getting triggered is because they're all going. And they're being hit at such a soft way that it's really hard to actually, hear. But they're all firing. And I don't believe that's how sequential fuel injection is designed. So I'm going to use that as a conclusion that the ECU is bad. Something's failed internally and it's just sending a consistent signal out. Failing that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I will do some more reading and troubleshooting, and the new ECU or the used ECU, which is a good working one, should be here in a couple of days, so watch for a new video soon. I don't know, this might be part 7 of trying to get this thing running. Regulator was faulty. We put a new regulator in it and fixed a host of other issues. And this is a test fire. Let's see if Project Stalker runs. So we smell fuel, so there's fuel, but the weirdest thing that's happening is that the injectors are batch firing. So pulled them out, checked them, and they're literally just batch firing. So it is very, very confusing to understand exactly what the problem is, but we'll dig in a little bit deeper and keep you updated. All right, so this is like take 48 of trying to diagnose why I have no solid injector pulse. So new distributor, new PIP, new TFI, new coil, all the wiring checked. Let's see if the Noid light gives us a pulse. Fuel relay is disconnected. Nothing?
Extremely dim again.
Extremely dim injectors. Not what was hoping. There we go. That's an update. Did it run? It did not, but hopefully it will soon. Thank you so much for watching. I know that was a really long video as I walked you through sort of in real time the thought process in diagnosing why the Fox Mustang would not run. In the next episode, I do get it running, and I'm excited to share with you a very unique way in which we actually solved the problem. But thanks so much for watching, and if you like this content, please subscribe for more updates about Project 50 Stalker.